It's our teacher! Carol Arna?
In search of clues about our teacher, we set out under the Mayor's orders as apprentice disciples of Ryunkoi Summit to investigate the abnormal hollow activity in Waifei Peninsula. But we never expected to uncover traces of the Exaltus behind it all.
Evil shall be purged! Hurry up! We're running out of time!
You're the one who saved me from despair.
And through that, we learned the origin of Ryunkoi Summit's tragedy, the Qingming Sword.
Losing your senses and memories. That's a tremendous cost.
If you want to sever the connection between your sister and that sword, then the Creator is the only hope for you.
Give me back my brother!
I am Ye Shunguang, wielder of the Qingming Sword of Ryunkoi Summit. Shifu, my brother, Wise, Belle, and everyone else. I must remember all the beautiful moments we shared together. I have to remember.
But isn't this a little too...
It is a bit sweet, but there's nothing wrong with the...
Really? Sorry, I guess I'll make it much better for you next time.
There's no need to be nervous, Xiaoguang. It's already delicious.
But I've always wondered, why do you like osmanthus cake so much?
Actually, I just like anything related to osmanthus. I remember a long time ago, when I just joined Yunquei Summit, there was a dessert shop on the corner of a nearby street. They made amazing osmanthus cakes there, so I always pestered my brother to get some for me. But for some reason, I ended up with a stomachache every time I ate them. So my brother eventually stopped me from eating. Then I decided to try making osmanthus cakes myself. So long as I made sure to use the right amount of the right ingredients, I was...
So this is where you were!
Senior Fufu, you're back!
Yeah, we heard something happened again in Wi-Fi, so we hurried back as fast as we could. But never mind that. I just got word something strange has appeared over at Silum Bay. We should go take a look.
How is this possible? Those strange white flowers we saw inside the hollow, and is it just my imagination? Or does it somehow feel like the Qingming sword?
Yeah, I've got...
Same. They look exactly like the ones in my memory. If only Yixuan Shifu were here, she'd know what to make of this.
With everything that's happening in Phylum Heights, it's only right for the High Preceptor to report directly to the mayor. That's her duty. And including, of course, the mess your brother caused. Yeshu Yun. He's brought shame upon Yunquei.
Mr. Liu! My
Yeshun Guang. Facts are facts. There is no arguing them. But remember this. The two of you walk different paths. You have your own burden to bear. Since you've inherited the Qingming sword, you must carry everything it represents. That is your...
Excuse...
Sorry, I forgot to introduce him. He's Yunquei Summit's current...
I am Lu Hongzhou. I know who you are. Yixuan's... As for these flowers, they've already been reported. So far, they seem harmless, exhibiting no signs of aggression. They're structurally fragile and ordinary in...
No, they're not. I've seen these flowers before. Back when the old capital fell, we also found a ton of them deep inside Limdian Hollow. The weird thing is, whenever we approached them, it seemed to weaken the effects of the corruption.
Is that so? Then just to be safe, you may clear these flowers away for now.
Okay, I'll try. Mr. Liu, please believe me. These flowers aren't as simple as they look. There's something deeper going on. We can't just let them...
You're not usually this persistent. Is it because of what you've been through lately? Or have you met someone special who's made you start questioning?
No, that's not it. I just feel like this is too important to...
All right. Tomorrow evening, I shall gather all the relevant people. We'll meet at the temple.
Thank you.
Of course, this isn't only about the flowers. It's also time to come to a final verdict on your brother's action. I'll need to review everything and make a statement that does right by the disciples of...
I understand.
Good. That's all I needed to... Yeshun Guang, never ever forget who you are, or the duty that comes with your gift and your... Let's hope your presence in her life brings strength, not burden.
Sorry you had to see that. Mr. Lu's always been that way. He takes Yunquei Summit's honor more seriously than anything. But I'm sure he didn't mean any harm.
So, who exactly is this Mr. Lu? Is he one of our seniors at Yunquei Summit or something?
He's an elder of Yunquei Summit. He's the one who manages everything when Isha and Shifu's not around.
An elder? But I heard that Yishuan Shifu was the only one from Yunquei Summit who survived the Failum Heights incident back then.
Well, he's more of a guardian than a... Back when everyone left the mountain, he was tasked with making sure the disciples' families were safe. That's how he survived the I didn't think he'd come here, too. Guess that means whatever's happening lately really is serious.
Feels like he's kind of strict.
Well, he always says that since I inherited the Qingming sword, I must live up to that title that comes with the responsibility. He's just got high... Alright, enough of that. It's getting late, and I need to prepare for tomorrow's meeting. Oh, right! The osmanthus cakes! They turned out a little off this time. But next time, I'll make the perfect batch for you to... It's a promise, okay? See you tomorrow.
Since everyone's here, let's begin. The purpose of this meeting is to gather what we know, review the current situation, and discuss what to do.
My apologies, everyone. It is a little inconvenient for me, so I'll have to join you like this. When I heard what happened with Shu Yin some time ago, I had planned to return to Failum Heights immediately, but I received an urgent mission for... There's been an abnormal disturbance inside Hollow Zero, and as manpower was insufficient, Section 6 and I were sent to deal with it. It's a complicated matter and still has yet to be resolved. I am unable to leave at this time. Mr. Lu has given me a rundown of the situation regarding the creator. The situation is dire, so I've also shared this information with the mayor. However, as such, I would like each of you who was there to briefly recount what happened so we can make the most accurate judgment possible.
Long story short, that Miss Sarah from the Exaltists was behind a whole string of events. Her real goal was to awaken the create. Meanwhile, Ye Shuyin's so-called partnership with Sarah was just a cover. What he really wanted was to destroy the creature before it could fully open. Unfortunately, things didn't go as planned. He overestimated himself, and in the end, he was possessed by the creator's power. We ended up
Thanks to Xiao Guang's assistance at a crucial moment, we were able to subdue the monster under the creator's control and awaken Ye Shuyuan.
It's all thanks to Xiao Guang. Without her, we wouldn't have been able to suppress that monster, or...
Yet everything comes with a price. And that price... Xiao Guang, you used the power of the Qingming... When you inherited the Qingming sword, I told you, unless it's a matter of life and death, you must never draw it from its case or tap into its power source.
But my brother's life was hanging by a thread, and my friends were in danger. Please, Shifu, tell me, what situation could possibly be more dire?
Xiao Guang, I'm not blaming you. It's just, more than saving others, I'd rather you learn to protect your... Let's leave it here for now. Anyone else have something to add?
Though we ultimately prevailed, Yeshu Yuen left on his own in the chaos. We have no information on his whereabouts.
I've also been informed of that. I'll see what I can do to locate him.
High Preceptor, Yeshu Yuen colluded with the Exaltists, endangered Phylum Heights, and brought shame upon Yunquay Summit. Surely this can't be brushed aside with just a vague locate him, can it?
You probably don't know this, but before I left, I sent the Qingming bird to Lemnian Hollow to search for him. But the poor thing got trapped there by the Exaltists and only just made it back. When I examined the bird, I realized Shuyan had been trying to send me messages about the Creator, but they never got through. So no, Shuyan never really sided with the Exaltists or betrayed Yunquay Summit, and that's exactly why we need to find him. Hear what he has to say.
My brother must have had his own reasons for everything he did. I know he'd never...
Whatever the case, Yeshu Yuen has done real damage to Yunquay Summit's reputation. Still, the details can wait until he returns. We'll deal with it properly then.
I take it you two are finished now? Then let me add something. When Sarah tried to summon the Creator, we saw this really weird black mist appear, and the strange thing is, we couldn't even hit it. Our attacks went...
Couldn't hit it.
That black mist is a formless entity. To harm it, you must condense it into a tangible state, just like the creature the Creator
I see it now. That black mist must be the true form of the Creators. I've already discussed this with the mayor. He plans to conduct a discreet investigation through his own channels. Especially you, Xiaoguang. You need to stay in the temple and focus on recovering. Don't take...
But Shifu's right, Xiaoguang. You fainted before, remember? You really can't keep pushing it.
Yeah, Xiaoguang. Since both Shifu and the mayor are stepping in, we can finally take a little break.
The power of the Qingming sword is both the pride of Yunquay Summit and the burden of its wielder. Right now is not the time for it to be. You must cherish this power and use it for the sake of many, not to serve your own feet. So, I agree with the High Preceptor's decision. Yeshun...
How about we let Xiaoguang speak for herself first?
Thank you, Junior. I want to help with the investigation too. Even without drawing the sword, there must be something I can still do. Please, let me.
No. I've already said this before. If you want to avoid the sword's negative effects, you must stay away from anything related to it. This isn't up for debate. If there are no objections, I'll take my leave here.
Since the High Preceptor has spoken, this meeting is concluded. Thank you all for your cooperation.
Good evening. Which part do you want to modify this time?
Matt,
You got any questions? Come.
Wise, I'm still a little worried. Sure, Xiaoguang looks fine now, but who knows if that sword's influence might get worse. It won't be good if she really does lose all of her memories. Maybe we should reach out to Ishu and Shifu.
That makes sense. But reaching out to Shifu directly might be disruptive. She's had her hands full lately. Oh.
Shifu, we're really worried about Xiaoguang. If she really does start showing signs of memory loss, is there any—
There's nothing we... According to the records of past sword wielders, memory loss itself is a warning sign. Once it begins, the erosion caused by the Qingming sword only grows stronger. And But, based on my studies, as long as the case remains intact, and Xiaoguang refrains from drawing on the sword's core power, its influence on her can, in theory, so you must keep a close eye on her condition. Whatever happens, she must never use that sword the way she did before.
Understood. We'll keep a close watch.
And about what I said during the meeting earlier, I was too harsh. I didn't think about how it would make her feel. I know she only wants, but after what happened to my sister, I can't lose another person to that sword. Especially not my own disciple. Someone I'm supposed— If only the Qingming sword had chosen me instead.
Please don't blame yourself, Shifu. I know you only said those things because you're worried about Xiaoguang.
Hold on a second. That means the Qingming sword—
Yes, that's right. The Qingming sword chose every one of its masters. Only those it accepts can resonate with it and wield its power. But even after all these years, no one has figured out what that sword looks for. It doesn't seem tied to strength, talent, or anything measurable. Back when Xiaoguang and Shiyan joined Yunquei Summit, Mr. Liu thought Shiyan showed far greater potential. I once guessed the Qingming sword might choose people with a certain kind of constitution, but that doesn't explain why it passed over me. When my constitution is far closer to my sister's, we know far too little about this sword.
Sorry if this sounds blunt, but if we already knew the tragic fate of the Qingming sword's wielders, what?
This was my mistake. One I'll never be able to forgive. After my sister's accident, I devoted everything I had to studying how to suppress the sword's side effects. When I finally succeeded with the case, I naively thought that would be enough, and that the sword could be tamed. Back then, Xiaoguang had only just joined the sect. She was still a curious child. One day, when she was playing behind the mountain, she wandered into an off-limit area where the case was kept. All it took was one touch, and the sword, once the bond is formed, it can't be undone. And if only I'd been more careful with its safekeeping. The case had been successful, and I let my pride dull my vigilance.
I've heard about it. According to Elder Lou, it was just an accident. No one could have known that something as simple as a touch would form. Instead of blaming anyone, maybe we should focus the way she looked just now.
I agree. Leaving her alone with her thoughts right now probably isn't good.
I still have something I need to take care of. So if you could go keep her company, Xiaoguang really adores you, you know. Having you by her side will make her feel so...
Please, when you see her, tell her I'm...
Wise? Well,
You looked upset earlier. I was concerned and...
Thank you. I thought you...
Don't worry. I just got here.
If it's you, I don't really mind. It's just trivial everyday things anyway.
oh, you're both here! Perfect. I was just about to go looking Xiaoguang about what happened at the meeting. Shifu asked us to pass on her apology.
I know. She's only being strict because she cares. Anyway, thank you, both of you.
Xiaoguang, I've been meaning to tell you. You don't always have to be the understanding one. It's all right to feel bothered, to feel sad. Anyway, those feelings are perfectly normal. Nothing to be ashamed of. So, remember...
Thank you, really. I get it.
All right. Shifu also asks us to do something else. A little test for you, actually. She just wants to make sure your memory's still doing fine. Just answer whatever feels right, okay? I don't know everything you two have been through, so I'll let you do the asking. Just 3 questions will...
Let me think. When we first met, what were you doing at...
When we first met... If you mean at Suibian Temple, I think I was trying to rescue that chubby orange cat.
Looks like you got the first one right. So let's move on to
During that night by the fire, we watched the stars and talked about the silly stuff that happened recently.
I talked about how I didn't bring enough money when I left Yunquei Summit, and almost ended up going to that pawn shop in town. I thought there was nothing left worth keeping,
Right again! Now on to the final question.
And the last one.
Wait, isn't this question...
I know the answer to this one. It's that...
Senior?
Couldn't quite catch that.
It's... Senior!
Aw, you're perfect. Seems like your memory's just fine. It's getting late, so I'll head out first. You two get...
my sights! Easy target! Perfect! Starlight, shine bright! Try this! We'll get their share!
Alrighty!
Leave it to Billy!
The license agreement has been signed. Together, we will make new Eridu.
It doesn't look like an ethereal, but it doesn't look like a corrupted human either.
This creature might bring us closer to the truth behind the fall of the old capital.
Meaning, there might be a mole in public security.
But the mastermind behind everything is also waiting and watching, and wanted to silence anyone who knew their identity.
Luckily, we were helped by a lot of people along the way, and we're finally approaching
figures. Section 6. Operation start. So, you are the culprit? However,
Answer us! Where did you take our teacher?
The day the old capital fell, it was that giant white hand that took her away. And so the trail sank beneath the water once more. But deep down, we can feel it. This is only the beginning of our story.
The test is complete. Elixir P07 confirmed effective. May the Creator refine him.
Good.
Xiaoguang, when did you get back? Why are you being so secretive? Oh, right. Belle, Senior Fufu, and Senior Yinhu are still out taking care of things around Phylum Heights. I'll go fetch—
Shh! Keep your voice— Sorry, Junior. I guess I don't know my own strength.
I'm fine. But don't you want to see everyone now that you're back? Did something happen?
no, the mission went perfectly fine. I just came across something a little strange. I'm sorry, Junior Wise. I wanted to be happy coming back to see you all after the mission, but I'm just so tense. I have no idea when the next anomaly might appear.
What drives a person to take up the sword, and what awaits them because of it?
Hold on. I'm not imagining things, am I? Did a woman's voice come out of—
Huh? You can hear it? But none of the investigators I worked with on the mission could hear it. Not—
What lies within the heart of one who takes up—
Actually, I can hear it really clearly. It's still speaking now.
Well, I guess that will make things easier for me to explain. While I was wielding the Qingming sword in the middle of battle, I suddenly heard a woman whispering in my ear, and nothing like this has ever happened before. I didn't know if the Qingming sword had undergone another change, but when I was about to bring it back for Shifu to take a look, it suddenly said something that—
The one who wields the sword shall find the answer within the hidden realm.
Yes, that! That's what caught my ear.
Did it say a hidden realm? I've never heard Shifu or Mr. Lu say anything about that before. What?
I'm not sure how much of what it says can be trusted. But if such a hidden realm really does exist, and there's knowledge...
I see. So if that voice isn't lying...
Yeah! Shifu and my brother have done so much to suppress the Qingming swords, and with you here, Junior Wise, even if Shifu and the others can't hear the voice, they'll...
The Qingming sword will guide you to the hidden realm.
Huh?
Xiaoguang, what's wrong?
Just now, an image of a hollow flashed through my mind. Somewhere in Limnian Hall, is it showing me the way to enter the hidden realm? Junior Wise, we don't have much time. The
Shifu went out on a mission earlier and isn't at Suibian Temple. If we're in a hurry, let's just leave a letter for her and the others and go right...
Wait, Junior Wise! Belle told me that you experienced a strange reaction in your eyes earlier. You should stay here and wait for Shifu to come back. I can go to the hollow by...
This is about the Qingming sword, so I don't want you to go there alone. And I haven't felt anything unusual in my eyes lately, so I think it should be fine. Don't worry, Xiaoguang. I'll be sure to take care of...
How am I supposed to refuse when you give me a look like that? Fine. Just promise me that you'll let me know the moment you feel... I hope we can find something...
If you come, remember to...
Do you